Hey everyone, so before I start this, you probably already know this is a video that I've wanted to get out for a very long time. Honestly, videos like these are so difficult to make because I have so much shit saved because of them. Like, there are those videos where, like, I have so many videos and photos saved onto, like, my device to edit this, to feature in the video. Like, honestly, it's one of those videos, and honestly, by the time I finish this and I don't need those anymore, oh boy, I'm gonna be very happy. But point is, original idea for this video was that I was gonna go into JellyBean server and I was gonna just share like some screenshots and like, I think like a screen recording of me in the server. It wasn't that much of a video. It was literally just gonna be like, it wasn't, again, obviously as I said, just not that much. But yeah. And then this video became a lot bigger over time when more and more news on PNGTubers just got way bigger than, like, probably most people would have expected. This just went from, like, oh yeah, drinking about JellyBean, JellyBean, funny, to, like, all these PNGTubers, like, countless PNGTubers out there, But yeah, you probably already know about JellyBean, PNGTubers in general, so I'm not going to go onto that. If you want to look that up, just look it up. Honestly, I watched so many videos on, like, talking about JellyBean, and PNGTubers in general that, honestly, if I got £10 every time I watched for a video talking about her or one of her clones, I'd be able to buy enough subs just to get to the level of theirs. So, yeah. But yeah, let's just get straight right into this. Let's not waste any time. Let's just get straight into, all the little things I want to talk about. So one of the things I have here is about the whole, moon/moon drop pedophile joke. I think this one's definitely relevant because, I'm a Fnaf fan, so I think I should probably talk about this one. Basically, if you already don't know, she made some videos on, like, security breach and stuff, and one of them had her calling Moon, or Moondrop, a pedophile, which, wow, so funny. Wow, such comedy. I laughed so hard because, haha, pedophile, that's so funny. Not really. That's honestly kind of messed up. Like, it's kind of messed up, especially in a day and age where, like, so many people that we trust are usually convicted to be, like, pedophiles later. Like, we've had some cases on that on the internet, so yeah, not good joke. So, yeah, she later did apologize for this. The thing is, some people said the joke didn't really matter too much, because, it's a joke. But at the same time, I can kind of see why people got annoyed at it, because, it's literally a joke, joking about, like, pedophilia, which, yeah, like, you can make dark jokes and make them funny, but when you're just flat out calling someone, like, falsely calling them a pedophile as a joke, that isn't really funny. Fictional character or no. So, yeah. Anyways, now I guess it's time to go to the next topic, and it's my thoughts on the racist screenshots. I remember at the time when these racist screenshots were coming out, it was before, people realized that they were fake. These screenshots were, like, kind of, well, I guess, looking back at them, they're not really that convincing because, one, they are in pretty low quality, and two, obviously there's the whole stuff about how, like, JellyBean's name, like, the B wasn't capitalized in the screenshot, and, later, obviously, JellyBean came out and said, like, how this was affecting her and stuff, and, and yeah. And then, obviously, later, she got doxxed, and her face got doxxed, her family photos, and all that stuff, got, like, all out on the internet. So my thoughts on that. So, first of all, the fact that those screenshots were even made in the first place, and the fact she got doxxed, all because she just maybe was a cringe YouTuber, that's pretty messed up. Like, I think we really, I don't know, it's really interesting because, like, it's kind of messed up to go, hey, I'm going to dox someone that I don't like just because they make cringe content, or just content that isn't for me. Like, yeah, that's pretty messed up, man. Like, I don't know what else to say to that, that's just not right. So, yeah, I do not support her being doxed at all, or, those racist screenshots, in the slightest. Alright, so something else I got here as well is that at some point, I think she was being shipped with Red Velvety, who is obviously another PNGTuber. Again, the thing is, as someone who's also been shipped with, like, people on the internet, it is kind of weird. Like, as long as you're doing it as a joke, like, if you're just joking around with friends, like, shipping, but, like, if you're flat out, like, shipping two people together and making, like, weird stuff, and obviously the next note I got here is the fact that JellyBean and some of the other PNGTubers actually got, like, Rule 34 made of them, which, again, is messed up because they are minors, so, it's kind of hard to talk about when I'm also a minor, but yeah. So yeah, I do not support the whole, like, shipping with, like, Red Velvet. I don't think the whole shipping with Red Velvet thing even was a big thing at all. I think it's just something that kind of blew over after, like, a bit, or at least it's something I didn't really hear about as much as the other news. But yeah, either way, just please don't ship people with others, especially if they have their own lives. If you're doing it as a joke, do it as a joke. Just don't take it too far, But if you're going to take it to the point where you're possibly affecting other people's lives, yeah, please don't do that. But yeah, at some point, JellyBean did start improving, and I do respect that. If you're someone out there who isn't liked at all, and, you do start improving instead of just being like, oh, don't listen to the haters, because there's really two ways you can look at that. If someone starts hating you on, like, a certain group starts hating on you, either you take that criticism and say, hey, maybe I should actually listen to this and, take some critiques, or you could be really bitchy about it and be like, oh, I don't listen to the haters, and it could be really fucking annoying and you could sound like a fucking idiot. So I do respect that JellyBean has been slowly improving and even doesn't support people like Meowba, who I will get to later into this video. I will get onto that, but that'll be until, like, a little later. But yeah, so currently, how do I feel about JellyBean? How do I feel about JellyBean right now? Well, the thing is, I don't necessarily like her, but I don't necessarily hate her, okay? I don't, actively dislike JellyBean. She is a okay human being, alright? And, I don't, it's not my kind of thing, PNGTubers and stuff, it's not my kind of thing, but, I don't condone making fake racist screenshots or doxing her or shipping her with real people, or making Rule 34 of them, even though they're minors, like, so just don't take that stuff that far, like, if you don't like someone's content, then don't just flat out do all this, like, awful shit. Just, I don't know, don't watch it. And if you think it's something that should be discussed about, and say, hey, I don't like this, then discuss it. Like, you like, if you don't like a certain channel or something, and you have certain critiques about it, then make a fucking YouTube video on it, okay? Just make a YouTube video, explain your critiques in a valid way, and maybe people will listen to you. Doxing, making fake racist screenshots is not a way to do it. Sorry I lost my voice there for a second. I really got into that. But yeah, overall, as you can tell, I do not support that shit. Please don't do that. Anyways, so yeah, let's move on to the next topic. Alright, let's quickly just go on to Meowba. I don't want to focus on Meowba too much because, again, the thing is, I don't want to go in depth about all of these PNGTubers and stuff. I just want to give my quick thoughts because, first of all, this video is taking a long fucking time to make, and second, people have already talked to death about these PNGTubers, so I don't want to just do the same thing over and over. But yeah, basically, Meowba, if you haven't heard, she's ableist, racist, basically homophobic, stupid shit like, oh, cat gender, but yeah, she is probably a troll, so, don't get, well, yeah, obviously you should be upset at the stuff that, she is saying, but, either way, the stuff that she's saying is bad, no matter if it's just trolling or not. I do respect that certain not YouTubers, but certain PNGTubers as well went out to say, hey, I don't support Meowba and stuff, you know. I do respect that, and even JellyBean has shown that she does not respect Meowba's actions. Also, apparently she was also doxxed and has Rule 34 of her and stuff, which, again, is pretty fucking messed up. Like, this is an awful way to try and deal with this stuff, guys. Like, doxing, like, trying to dox these people, make Rule 34 of them, do all this stuff that, like, messes up their lives. It's not the way to go, okay? You know, at least for Meowba, it makes more sense because, you know, she was flat out, like, racist, ableist, you know. It was a lot more obvious and a lot more real than JellyBean, who is just, like, you know, clearly just being fake to be, you know, racist and stuff, while just being kind of annoying at first. So, you know, it's just, I don't know, it's a very difficult topic to try and put into a video when all this shit happened in over, like, I don't know, a few months. So, you know, also it's being said that Meowba may or may not be male, actually, and just be using a voice changer. If that is the case, then that just proves the fact that they're just a troll. So, you know, just take that the way you want to. Alright, so I'm gonna quickly talk about another PNGTuber that you guys have probably actually not heard of. This PNGTuber is called Valentine, and fun fact, she is an actual good PNGTuber. She's not annoying, seems pretty chill, Meowba hater, that's a positive, doesn't use excessive music, and yeah, I don't want to go too much into, like, a bunch of PNGTubers, obviously. I want to just be pretty brief, but if you want to actually find a decent PNGTuber, I recommend to go check out Valentine on TikTok. So yeah, maybe I'll leave a link in the description, maybe. But yeah, I think at some point while making this video, I was gonna try and contact JellyBean, Meowba, and Valentine, but all 3 times it didn't really work at all. So yeah, I'll probably show my screenshots of me trying to do it here right now. But you know, I don't know. I don't really know what to say. Like, all this shit with, like, PNGTubers and 99% of them being really shitty, you know. Well, okay, I won't say 99%. I would say, like, maybe, like, 90%. Yeah, I'll say 90%. 90% of PNGTubers being pretty cringe. Especially the ones that just literally copy people like JellyBean and Meowba's, like, avatar, and then say, oh, I'm a completely different PNGTuber. So, yeah. Alright, so this is just a little bonus that I want to put here before I go to conclusion. I won't go too into this video. Again, if you guys want me to do another video on PNGTubers, I'll most likely not do it, because I do not want to talk about PNGTubers after this video ever again, unless it's for maybe a meme video. Basically, I want to go quickly into some other PNGTubers, just a little quickly, you know, I don't want to go too into them, you know, but there's obviously Red Velvety, Frost Fox, you know, we've got those. Recently, well, not recently, but I think there was a video with, like, someone claiming to be Meowba's sister that I'll probably have here on screen. It's, you know, pretty cringe because they're literally saying they're the sister of this bitch. So, you know, not great image to say, oh yeah, I'm the sister of this person who is racist and ableist. Unless, again, they're just doing it for attention. Like, I think that's a lot of thing with these bad PNGTubers. I want to specifically say the bad ones, not the good ones. But for the bad ones, they really want to try and either be really bad, or, you know, either way, like, if they're being bad on purpose or not, they're just getting attention. Like, that's literally what they're doing. So, you know. Alright, so before I get to my next topic, which is about Pogo's Pizzeria, since he's technically now also a PNGTuber, which sucks because, you know, 90% of them are cringe. Before we get to him, let's just show some clips from his account.
So I've decided to start a war against JellyBean. In all my TikToks that I've posted so far, I've posted them using JellyBean sound. And because this, I'm now the #1 video to come up under all of her sounds on her alt account. So I wanted to take over JellyBean's TikTok. I want all you guys to go from my video right to her video, whatever sound this is under, just comment the word balls with no context or anything. I want her comment section to be full of balls, and that's it. No real comments, balls or nothing. I want her to be utterly flabbergasted by the amount of balls she is seeing.
You can't hide forever.
That was fucking cringe. Like, honestly, what can I even say about that? First of all, you're encouraging your fans to spam someone else's comments, which, yes, JellyBean did, but at least JellyBean literally said, hey, maybe don't do that, because it's, affecting comments. But people like Pogo's Pizzeria, or heck, I think even Red Velvety at some point, like, when they did this, they didn't, they didn't make sure that their fans held back. Like, at least after JellyBean said, hey, don't spam, only spam my comments. But you're literally just telling to spam in JellyBean's comments. He literally made the word balls the most unfunny word ever. And that's just sad. Like, that's just sad, man. Balls is supposed to be a funny word. And you just made it absolutely so unfunny that I literally just... And then, obviously, there was the little ending with, the creepiness and stuff, which, honestly, I couldn't give two shits about. I don't know. I think his account, basically on his account, he's doing, these creepy things where, I think eventually it went into, the back rooms or some shit. I could care less to research it at this point. I'm gonna go full Pogo's Pizzeria mode. I'm not even gonna double check if that was the case. Alright. Maybe I'm being a little too harsh on Pogo's Pizzeria. Maybe I'm just being a huge asshole. Let's play another video from Pogo's Pizzeria that bounds to be actually good.
Reading your awful questions. Instead of playing Roblox all day, why don't you go play with something? That's not very nice. What's your opinion on Fnaf feet pics?
Oh boy, do I love Toy Chica's sweet succulent toes.
I will eat your grandmother. Well, I hope you like the taste of ashes.
Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, I cut that off, by the way. That wasn't the whole video. There was, a later bit with, the skeletons and stuff, where he's, saying ratio, which, wow, so funny, L plus ratio. But I don't want to play a second full video of Pogo's Pizzeria on TikTok. It's just so bad. It's so bad, guys. First of all, you had to make yourself a convicted Toy Chica simp, which, honestly, should be ashamed. You should be ashamed for that, man. Fucking hell, you're really saying on the internet this shit about Toy Chica's feet. You should be actually ashamed. Joke or not, that is honestly just an awful joke. That was so fucking uncomfortable to watch. Man, if I ever can, I will feature Pogo's Pizzeria in a future video, and that video will be the video talking about security breach, and one of the sections in those videos will be going on to, FNAF simps and how big they got ever since security breach. Obviously, FNAF simps still existed, but, even then, that was just for, Toy Chica, and that's it. Yeah, there was still some other stuff besides the whole Toy Chica thing, but, it wasn't, a thing where everyone was literally simping for, all the characters from security breach. Fucking hell. Also, the dark humor there wasn't even that funny. Dark humor again, I want to point this out for a second. I don't hate dark humor. Trust me. I love some good dark humor. It can be funny. It can be actually really good. But, the way that Pogo's Pizzeria delivered it, just wasn't funny, in my opinion, but it could have been done funny. Something like Toy Chica's quote-unquote succulent toes, that's not funny. No matter who you say that, that's not funny, okay? No one can make that sound hilarious and, not uncomfortable, okay? But, a joke about, someone's ashes could be funny, but the way you said it just wasn't. Also, I wouldn't be surprised if Pogo's Pizzeria had kind of an ego, because, his literal, bio is I am epic, which, isn't necessarily awful, but, it does kind of give you that whole, egotistical, look, so, and even I don't like being egotistical, okay? I don't see myself as higher as anyone else I featured in this video. If someone said, oh, I'm not as good as Meowber, I wouldn't care, I wouldn't be like, oh, I don't care about haters, because that's fucking annoying. If you say that you don't care about haters, yeah, don't care about the haters, but don't say it oh my god, I don't care about you, I don't care about your opinion. It's well, no one cares about your opinion. So, I want to make sure while making this video that clearly I am not higher rated than any of the people that I featured it, including Pogo's Pizzeria, so yeah. Because I don't want to be seen as, a fucking egotistical person that says, oh, I'm the greatest out of all of these people, so, Also, literally this screenshot that I'm going to show right now, I could have just put this on screen and then just ended this bit, but of course I had to do a fucking rant over Pogo's Pizzeria, so, yeah. But I think that pretty much just describes Puggo's Pizzeria in a nutshell, just this one screenshot. Oh my god, I'm so done talking about these fucking PNGTubers. So, in conclusion, I think that 90% of PNGTubers are either unfunny, cringe, and sometimes just flat out offensive. Like, honestly, there's that slight spark, like there's that little 10% of PNGTubers that aren't that bad and, know how to talk like human beings, but it's very rare, it's very rare. And, obviously people like JellyBean can improve. I'm not saying, oh, because you're a bad, creator doesn't mean you can't improve. Like, I wish people like Puggo's Pizzeria could improve. I wish I could say, yo, all this stuff I said about you, I take it all back now because I've seen that you can change. But not really, like, but yeah. So yeah, I guess really I just want to kind of cap this off by saying, like, hey, you can improve as, like, YouTubers or PNGTubers, no matter what. Like, you can improve in your content if people think it's bad. Obviously, not everyone's going to like your content, That's not that's not really what YouTube is about. It's just about making the content that you like, If that content's offensive or, flat out racist, then yeah, don't make it, please. No one wants to see that. But yeah, I honestly don't even know if I go into the simps or stans in this video. Because obviously JellyBean kind of has her own stans, and, I think someone was talking about how they wanted to date Meowba or something, or that they were dating Meowba, even obviously it's not true. But again, shit like that, it's so widespread. There's all these little nuggets of, like, news or, like, stuff out there that when it comes to PNGTubers, like, the smallest stuff, like, there's all these, like, little, PNGTubers, well, not little, obviously, but, there's all these, like, big PNGTubers, little PNGTubers, like, all of them fucking everywhere. There's so many clones. And when I say clones, I don't mean, like, people like Frostfox or Red Velvety. I mean literal clones, like, people who take, like, the avatars of, like, JellyBean and they just recolor them. I mean those kind of ones. I don't even think I have any videos of, like, people doing that saved, which I'm honestly surprised about because I have literally everything else. So yeah, it's just, man, like, honestly, the fact this video has taken so long just baffles me. Like, I wish this could have just been, like, a hopefully 10-minute video. I really hope this video comes 10 minutes. It's definitely not going to go 10 minutes, but, like, I wish this could have just been, like, a simple 10-minute video where I didn't put extreme editing into it. It was just, like, pretty good editing, and then I could have finally just uploaded my thoughts. But this has taken so fucking long. Like, honestly, I'm sorry to everyone who's been waiting for this video so long, and now it's finally here, hopefully. So, yeah, just, man. Anyways, honestly, I'm done recording this, man. I just want to edit this video and then get it done with, and, just, then after I can finally delete all of those fucking photos and videos of, like, related to PNGTubers that I had saved for this video, and then I can finally just, like, get rid of all that wasted space. But anyways, guys, yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for watching through this probably pretty long video of mine, and I'll see you guys later. Take care.
Number 15, shut the fuck up.
I'm doing this because my love for Meowba is raw. I just want to say, Meowba, I want to go on a date with you.